You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All-American HQ in Shippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of High School Football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Also on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out their new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania, and it was our spot for dinner tonight, Larry Weiser.
I am still at the Allegheny Grill. When you talk about the food was awesome. The service was incredible. And obviously, when you hear this statement that Chris says all the time, you stay for the view. Obviously, we couldn't stay too long, but it was beautiful there tonight.
This is High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM. And we are at Deal Stadium in Karns City, Pennsylvania. It's homecoming here at Karns City, and it is a matchup of two of the better teams in District 9, the Central Clarion Wildcats, the Karns City Gremlins. The Gremlins come in at 3-2. Central Clarion undefeated at 5-0. This, though, always a great rivalry game, always a game where you could just throw away the records, Larry Weiser.
That's the best way to put it. You need to throw out the records. I mean, Clarion 5-0 and Karns City 3-2. You know, on the way down, I compared this kind of like the Ravens-Steeler rivalry. Two teams that like to play physical football, and there's a long history that between these two schools, and they obviously both come in with winning football traditions and a lot of close games between them, Chris.
No question. And this is the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather's still nice. The course is awesome. And the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club, just outside of Tionesta. Check them out online at hunterstation.com. Drive to the game today, brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTire.com. Game stream is always brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. Larry, we're going to get into this game a little bit more here, but we've got to thank some of our sponsors. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Back here at Karns City High School Steel Stadium, getting ready for high school football between the Karns City Gremlins and the Central Clarion Wildcats. We're inside the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. Today's game also being brought to you by Easy Dog Hot Dog Cart, which can be found in and around Clarion and at many local events. That includes all over the Autumn Leaf Festival coming up starting tomorrow, where they will be at Touch a Truck for the Clarion Mall from 11 to 2 with hot dogs and lemonade. They'll also be at the Kitty Parade on Tuesday in front of the Clarion Library, and on Crafters Day next Friday at the Craft College. That is Easy Dog. And Ezra Brooks and his mom Tanya, great hot dogs there, Larry. I love hot dogs, and they do a great job.
They sure do.
So it's time to get into our Dave Jones Allstate Insurance players to watch. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the Dave A. Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. And Larry, let's start with the Central Clarion Wildcats.
Okay, obviously, I think most people that are listening or watching us tonight is our number one junior, Jace Ferguson, who's thrown for over 1,100 yards this year so far, and he's completed 70% of his passes. He's averaged about 196 yards per game. He's got a QB rating of about 147, which is off the books, and he accounts for, listen to this, for 200 between rushing and passing, 296 yards of the Central Clarion offense, and he's only thrown one interception. Rushing, Jace Ferguson, 362 yards. Then we have, the story of Noah and the Ark. Okay, well, we have Noah Nazer and Noah Harrison. Okay, I'm going to call them the Ark backfield tonight. We'll pull out a little bit of church-related Sunday school stuff, Chris. On the other end, receiving, he's got 4 outstanding receivers to throw the ball to, and senior Dawson Schmel, who had an awesome game last week, number 24. Senior Brady Quinn, number 28. And sophomore Basin Burford, and tight end. And also he fits into their spread packages, Tommy Smith, who's also a tight end. And on defense, okay, somebody's kind of emerged here in the last few weeks. Number 30, junior Braylon Beckwith. He's the leading tackler. And what really stood out to me watching some of his play on film is the kind of pressure he puts on the quarterback. And he has kind of that 4.5 sacks, and I think there's like eight hurries. So he's, if Karns City goes to the air very much, you expect to see Braylon in there. Also, number 20, sophomore Charlie Hepful, and he's done an outstanding job in a run. And then in the secondary, and he comes up and he'll make a tackle on the line of scrimmage as senior Brady Quinn. On special teams, it's Thomas Euchert. Okay, he's high percentage of his PATs go through kickoffs in the end zone, and he's had a great game. On the opposite end, we're looking at Karns City, and from Karns City, of course, they lost Mason Martin here, the Red Bank Valley game. And
and our thoughts and prayers still with the Martins family. Is seems like there's some good news coming out of there, Larry. But it's still a situation that's we don't want to spend too much time on it. Obviously, everybody knows what's going on, but did want to quickly mention that.
Right. Also, many of the people out here tonight wearing pink and honor number 2. Quarterback freshman Cole Johnson, which both Chris and I have some familiarity with his father and his uncle. I mean, the Johnson brothers provided some great seasons for the CL Lions back in the day. He's thrown for 13 completions for 394 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's a freshman, and I think Coach Irwin's bringing him along, kind of slowly, and they're counting on their big backs. And then you talk about their big backs. I'm literally, big back is Luke Kramer, number 4. He is run for over 287 yards, 5.3 and 6 touchdowns. And then I like the way this sophomore has emerged here, number 23, Hunter Shear, and he's rushed for 350 yards, 7.3 yards per carry. And Hunter leads Karns City at all-purpose yards with 110 yards per game. That's what he accounts for. On the special teams, or when it comes to receiving, I just got a chance to see this kid right before the game started tonight. This Drake Bigley, he's out on the field with his homecoming queen. Bailey, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. And he's had 16 receptions for 227 yards. And on defense, of course, senior Luke Kramer stands out. He's the leading tackler. And junior Troy Nagel, he's also provides a lot of pressure on quarterback, so expect to see him in the Central Clarion backfield. And then kicking duties are handled by Zach Kelly, all right? He's punts and he kicks the extra point. His average is about 36.2.
Tell you what, Larry, before we get any farther, the kicking matchup is a really good one between Zach Kelly and Thomas Euchert.
Okay.
Not something that we talk about an awful lot, but the difference they make in kickoffs, the difference they make in just extra points and even possibly field goal attempts is a big part of what could go on tonight.
Field position. I'm going to say that 3 times. And, we felt last week almost every game this year, and the rule that punters, kick returners, special teams, you always hear that adage that, a third of the game, and it really is the third of the game. Given it, generally as a rule, if you get the ball outside of the 30, your chances of scoring have increased immensely. If you hold a team down inside the 20, and generally that it's like a 1 in 18 chance of moving all the way down the field.
No question. We're going to step aside here. We've got some more sponsors that we need to take care of. You are watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, listening on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM for the radio audience. We will return in 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. Prime Fitness USA is family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
The Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you have never heard of. The 2024 camp will be the 21st year for the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, and we will have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania, June 17th through the 21st, 2024. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. We hope to see you there at the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp in Port Allegheny, PA.
Back here at Deal Stadium in Karns City, getting ready for Karns City versus Central Clarion. This is the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Seven Mountains Media, Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. Inside the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. And about the Allegheny Grill, Larry, we were talking about a little earlier. Want to make sure that we remind people on Wednesday they are doing 1,000 dinners for Mason Martin's family to try to raise money. The dinners are actually free. It's a spaghetti dinner. You can go, you can get the dinner for free. All they ask is that you make a donation, and all the money donated will go to the Martin family. And it starts at 4 p.m. They're going to do it until they're sold out. Heck, they might be sold out by 5 o'clock.
I'm hoping I get in line quick.
So that's again, that's at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg starting at 4 p.m. It's going to be in their new wood-framed building. You can check out more information on their Facebook page, the Allegheny Grill, and so forth there. So wanted to make sure, told Dewey Irwin we would talk about that a few times. Let's get into our keys to the game. Keys to the game brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. Check them out online at therehabcenters.com. That's the old English spelling of centers, R-E-S. And Coach, what are your keys to tonight's game?
Well, let's start with Karns City here. I think one of the things they want to do is try to keep Jace Ferguson and that explosive offense off the field. And to do that, they have a couple good running backs and an offensive line that can give Central Clarion some issues. And I know we'll talk about what Central Clarion I think needs to do. But and the other thing is, I think when they're on defense, they've got to not give up those big plays. I mean, last week, you had 3 receivers that average over 22 yards per reception, and that's amazing on the Central Clarion side. So to do that, sometimes it's a matchup of key players that you may have to double cover at times, and lining up to the Central Clarion's different formations also I think is going to be a key. For Clarion, they got to put a lot of people in the box, stop the run, get more, as I say, more players in the box. And what I mean by that, typically, you're going to have 7-man or 4-man or 5-man fronts with 2 or 3 linebackers, usually 7, and that gives you protection against the passing game. But since this team is so good with the run, and I think, as Coach Sherwin should be doing, is bringing this freshman along and, not exposing him to a lot of sacks. And so Clarion, I think, needs to get, typically you would say get an 8 men in the box, maybe run some zero coverages. Both teams have got to limit their mental errors, okay? Those plays have been down here a number of years that, plays have come about that, because of a bad snap, a fumble here or there, a penalty at the most inopportune time. Then, of course, what we alluded to further or earlier about special team play and field position is going to be a key. But I say again, you got to kind of throw out the records when these two teams play. And, Clarion's going to throw, I just had a chance to look at tendencies. When I talk about tendency, what are they more likely to do? In Karns City, probably about 70% of their offense is going to be run versus 30 pass. Clarion's about almost more 50-50, about 56% run versus pass in that case. So should be a great ball game tonight.
It should be, Larry. Those, again, are our keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center. We're going to step aside for the radio audience. It'll be 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You are watching Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountain Media, Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Back here at Karns City High School Deal Stadium, Larry Weiser, Chris Rossetti here with you, getting ready for Karns City versus Central Clarion. Karns City taking the field right now. Central Clarion just moments ago, Larry, and
what's going through everybody's mind right about now?
At this point in the game, of course, I'm gonna talk as a coach. I'm trying to make sure that we've got everything lined up for our special teams and getting the right people and making sure everybody knows approximately where they're going to be kicking the ball. If we're kicking off, making sure I remind my coach, who in that case was Scott Miller, ran my special teams, to talk about people staying in their lanes and so forth. So really I always try to keep it to that first play. Now, from the kid's standpoint, it's been a long time since I've been a kid, Chris. So I'm going to have to say that, their heartbeats are probably they've doubled, and the excitement of playing in a game like this and so forth has got to be pretty special.
So the captains coming out for Karns City: Luke Kramer, Zach Kelly, and need him to turn around for us here, Larry. Number 58 is Camden Ely, it looks like, and they are also carrying Mason Martin's jersey. And who are the captains there for Clarion?
The captains for Clarion, we've got Jimmy Kerr, and they just turned sideways on us.
So it's Kerr, Ferguson. I see those two out there for sure. Braylon Beckwith and Brady Quinn. And the toss was won by Karns City. They are going to elect to take the football to start. And I like that from them. I know you don't necessarily like that, Larry, but I think keeping Clarion high-powered offense off the field is a real key to this game.
You and I are probably on the same page here tonight. I would agree with you.
Well, the more you have an opportunity to have the ball, the more you have an opportunity to control the football game, I think, and that's what we're going to get here. So as we get ready here for our national anthem tonight, we will keep it here for that. It's being sung by Conrad Dunlap, and that should be coming our way here any moment now, actually. So
and one of the things, we got some time here, I really want to give a shout out. I always believe the guys in the trenches win these games, and from Clarion's standpoint, and then I'll go back to Karns City, but number 52, Coleman Slater, number 54, Matt Alston, number 55, Jake Smith, number 63, Jimmy Kerr, number 71, Colby Wright, are the offensive linemen there. On Karns City side, you got CJ Emmerich, 51, 52. Sean, I'm going to come back and I'll go through this again.
His mother and the Martin family. Let us lift our hearts in prayer for this family.
with the radio audience, a moment of silence right now for Mason Martin.
Thank you. And please remain standing for our national
So
anthem.
Conrad Dunlap to sing the national anthem.
Conrad Dunlap standing at the 50-yard line. Please remove your hat.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Well done,
Conrad Dunlap singing the national anthem, Karns City band member. Fantastic job there singing our national anthem.
If Chris, I could kind of finish up there, was introducing some of the Karns City linemen. 51, C.J. Emmerich. 52, Sean Sloganoff. Number 54, Jake Taylor. And number 58, Camden Ely. And number 66, Colby Blair. Those guys are going to tell a lot about this game tonight, offensively and defensively.
So Clarion will set up the kickoff. Thomas Euchert will be the kickoff man for Clarion. Back deep for Karns City. Kelly is the deep man. Owen Higginbotham also back there. As we're getting ready to get underway here, and here is our Bruno Alfredo kickoff. It's a deep one. It's going to be taken by Kelly at the 7. He crosses the 10, 15, makes a cut. He's got some room. He's at the 30, and finally he is corralled at about the 33-yard line. So nice return there for Zach Kelly.
Definitely going to give them some good field position here to start this game. Now, one of the things I saw that Karns City's doing a little bit differently offensively, Chris, is when we went into this, is they're doing more under center, more of the traditional I formation stuff that they used to do.
So they'll come out with Cole Johnson, the freshman. Luke Kramer dots the I. They're going to hand it to Kramer, and he's going to hit right into the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward as Jace Ferguson had him around the ankles, but he will get a couple of yards here all the way out to the 37-yard line, it looks like. So pick up a 4 for Luke Kramer right out of the gate.
And you get to see what I've been talking about. I mean, he was tackled at the line of scrimmage, and he kept his leg driving and gets the ball for about a 4-yard gain here.
They put a man in motion. They're going to flip it to that man. That is Owen Higginbotham. And Higginbotham is real close to the first down. In fact, I think he might have gotten it. He does.
That's that power toss they have. They put him in motion. He gets back. A quarterback leads on the play. And the freshman, number 7, Cole Johnson's a pretty good sized kid.
Again, Cole's Uncle Hayden, one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen play in District 9 at Clarion Limestone. Hayden Johnston. They're going to hand that one. That is Kramer. Kramer's going to fall forward over the 45 to about the 46-yard line. This first quarter being brought to you by Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County, PA. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County.
Okay, there's a situation where Clarion put 10 people on the line of scrimmage right there, and he still got almost 3 yards in that play. That's Luke.
Second down here for Karns City. Here's a toss. That is Higginbotham, I think, again. Oh, that was Braden Slater. And again, Karns City, they just keep throwing guys at you, and they're going to get out to the 49-yard line. And this is what they've always done. Got to really pay attention to who has the football.
Well, Joe, and then, of course, when Coach Connor was here, they've always done the running back by committee. You never see a major statistical leader, but the number of kids that will have.
So they're going to go out of the gun this time with Johnston. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to flip it out to Kramer in the flat, and Kramer's going to have another first down across midfield into Central Clarion territory at the 45-yard line.
There's a case where he broke a tackle. He was 2 yards. I mean, tackled 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not the line of scrimmage, but for a first down, and then pushes forward for another 3 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice play to get that out to Mr. Kramer. It gets it into Central Clarion territory at the 45 where they have a first down and 10. Titus the Builder Supply first down. Now they're going to flip it. This is to that was Slater again. This time Slater is dropped for a loss of a yard back to the 46-yard line. So that time Central Clarion was able to get penetration on the line and get through to drop him for the loss of a yard. Bring up a second down and 11 for the Gremlins. That is Shear in the backfield now, and they're going to hit it right to Shear.
That's just a straight dive.
Yeah, Shear straight up the middle. It's not fancy, but he gets up to the 42-yard line.
What it does, I mean, you're talking about right now the physicality of the game. I mean, you're taking two teams, they're hitting each, and then you get down to that third and fourth quarter, you keep this game close. You've taken a little bit of the zap out of the Central Clarion defense, or vice versa.
It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down, 3rd and 7 for Karns City. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating,
I'd like for this power toss here.
Nope, well, no, they're going to go out of what looked like a wildcat, and it's Johnson, and he's going to be real close. I think he's going to be a yard short at about the 36, and I would imagine Karns City's going to go for it here.
That was a good call.
Going to mark him at the 37-yard line officially, so it'll be a 4th down and 2. And the first big moment of this football game right now, 4th and 2 for Karns City on the game's opening drive at the Central Clarion 37-yard line. They have to get to the 35 for a first down. So they're going to have Kramer back there. Oh, it's a full house backfield for Karns City. They're going to pitch it. That's Kramer. He's going to have the first down and more. Up over the 30 to about the 28-yard line goes Luke Kramer. Was that Kramer or was that Kelly?
That looked like Kramer to me.
Well, that was Kramer to the 29-yard line. So Karns City doing exactly what they wanted to do when they took this football. They're eating time up off the clock, down to 7:12 to go on a running first half clock, and they've got a first down and 10 at the Central Clarion 29-yard line.
Okay, when they take Luke out, this has been what I've seen. This is their pitch time.
They're going to hand it to Slater. Slater's going to just pound it straight up the middle to about the 26-yard line, it looks like. So they fooled you there, Larry. They
did, I thought.
Mark it right at the 26. So it'll be a second down here and 7 for Karns City at the 26-yard line of Central Clarion. They've taken up almost half of this first quarter with this opening drive. So they're going to go shotgun here with Kramer next to Johnston. They're going to hand it to Kramer, and he's in trouble, and now there's a flag down too, and he is dropped for a loss back at the 29, and now decision time for Davey Eagleton, because that looks like that is in the area of holding. Remember, it's only from the line of scrimmage. If it's me, Larry, I'm declining this penalty.
I'm going to take the opposite approach.
Well, you know what? It's a face mask on Central Clarion, actually.
That's what I kind of thought where he threw the flag.
Okay, I thought it was going to be a holding call. That's what I get for guessing what the penalty is going to be. So they're going to have to, I think, mark that from the original line of scrimmage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're discussing now. But the face mask, and it was a big one too. It should be that goes, I think, half the distance on a showcase homes penalty. When building a new home, you'll never be penalized when you use showcase homes. Gonna mark that ball at the 13-yard line. So inside the Pizza Hut red zone goes Central Clarion. Goes Karns City at the Central Clarion 13-yard line. So now Karns City gets called for a false start. So no sooner do they get inside that red zone, they're going to stay there, but now they're back at the 18, and it's going to be a first down and 15. So costly penalty there possibly, Larry, for the Gremlins, who
absolutely
we're in great field position at the 13 and then take that penalty.
They're coming down the Twims.
Johnson's going to throw. Looking to throw. He's got Peters, and Shane Peters, I believe that is
That's the big tight end.
That's the big tight end, Shane Peters, and he's going to be inside the 15 to about the 12-yard.
It's about 6 or 7 yards back. Yeah.
They're going to mark him at the 12. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 here now for Karns City. They're going to go sheer the lone back here in the wing. Going to keep it, though, is Johnston, and he slips and falls back at the maybe 12-yard line.
A good call, though. I mean, it collapsed the defense, and if he'd maintained his footing, I think he could have got a few more yards if not walked in.
I'm going to mark him down at the 12, so it'll be a loss there. It'll be no gain on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. It's another Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down for Karns City. This is a big one, though. In field goal range for Zach Kelly here, so you don't want to do something dumb and turn the ball over. You've already taken up over 7 minutes here in this first half as we're under 5 minutes to play now. Here's a pitch to Shear. Shear is going to get up to about the 7-yard line, and now, again, decision time for the Gremlins. I think you might think about going for it here. Is they're actually at the they're at the 7. Is that the 7? Yeah, that's the 7. So they're at the Central Clarion 7, and it's a 4th down and 4. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. They're going to go for it here with 4:20 to go here in the first quarter, figuring they need to score touchdowns in order to beat this Central Clarion offense. Although they've done a fantastic job, Larry, no matter the outcome here. They've kept Central Clarion off the field for almost 8 minutes. It's going to be over 8 minutes by the time this play is done.
Watch that some play action right here.
It's a pitch. It's a pitch to Shear. He looks for the corner. He's not going to get there. In fact, Jace Ferguson steals the ball. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, the 40, 35, 30, 20. Jace Ferguson with a fumble return for a touchdown for Central Clarion. He goes basically 94 yards. He just took the ball away from him.
This shows you, folks, what kind of player this kid is. One of the most outstanding football players in District 9 right now. Not just on offense, but on defense right there.
He just stole the ball from him and then took off down the field for a touchdown. We're going to call it 94. We'll go back later and figure out what exactly it was, but I'll let Larry take care of the extra point here.
Central Clarion's lining up in the traditional point after attempt formation here. I would expect the officials, I think, are just getting up here right now. So,
my goodness, what a turn of events. Karns City looked like they had an opportunity to score a touchdown to open this game. Jace Ferguson steals the ball at approximately the 6-yard line, just took it right away from the running back, which was Slater, took off down the sideline. 94 yards later, it's 6-0 Clarion. And now we have,
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Offside on Karns City, and now Central Clarion looks like it's going to go for 2.
They are.
Unbelievable.
Our camera guy did wow.
Unbelievable turn of events here, early going of this football game.
So we got a thumbs up by Coach Al on that one.
So now Central Clarion lining up to go for 2. They're going to go with Ferguson in the shotgun with Nazer next to him. Ferguson looks to throw. Ferguson throws. He's got a man there. That man is Dawson Smale. That's a 2-point conversion.
Right.
And Central Clarion leads 8-0. We'll return here in 30 seconds.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
What an unbelievable Daddies in Clarion touchdown that was, Larry Weiser. Maybe the most exciting one we've seen all year.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. I mean, he just, a classic, just ripped it out of his hands. And it was almost, he did it while he was in motion and full motion and never stopped. And I am going to give the young Johnson credit, though. He chased him the whole way down the field.
Euchre to kick it off. It's an onside kick, and it's still
Did they
on the
get it?
ground, and I think Central Clarion has
Clarion
recovered
got
it at the 41-yard line.
That'd be
That is Noah Harrison
yeah.
getting on that ball. So Central Clarion goes to the onside kick, and they recover it. So what a turn of events this has become.
Right, for Karns City, this is going to be a big defensive series here.
So it'll be Central Clarion football here at the 41-yard line of Karns City after the onside kick.
Talk about special teams and turnovers on for defense.
Ferguson's going to hand it to Brady Quinn. Quinn cuts inside at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30, still on his feet at the 25. Tackled down at around the 21-yard line.
Brady did a great job. I mean, I know we're watching this on film, but just to pick up how he kind of slowed up and let his blocking develop in front of him. I mean, that was an awesome run right there.
Well, remember, Larry, we do have a radio audience with us tonight, too.
Okay.
So the radio audience on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, welcoming them to the broadcast as well. I hear a lot of people actually just put us on the radio. They want to hear you and your description of what's going on.
Okay.
So first down and 10 here. Tonesta Builder Supply, first down for the Wildcats at the 21-yard line of Karns City. Out of the gun is Ferguson. And the snap goes way over his head. He's going to fall on it. No, he's not. Yes, he is. I think he fell on it way back at the 40-yard line. We saw one of those in that game against Port Allegheny that ended up getting called back because of a inadvertent whistle. No inadvertent whistle this time. It's going to be a big loss for the Wildcats all the way back to the 39-yard line.
Basically where they started.
29 yards.
At the 39-yard line. But was recovered by Ferguson. He's down right there.
And for people, almost all high school teams anymore, that the offensive coordinator is calling in plays from the sideline. We used to send runners. Now they're using a number system.
So out of the gun here with 5 wide receivers is Ferguson looking to throw. Now he's in trouble. Rolls around. Still looking. Throws downfield. He's got a man. That is the wide out over there. That is Cohen Kemmer. And Cohen Kemmer is going to have the ball almost all of those yardage back to about the 24-yard line.
So Jace is under pressure. I really like what he does, and he evades a lot of pass rush. I mean, when he gets the ball, he'll act like he's going to carry it up the middle, and at the last moment he'll spin out, and he gives his receiver some extra time to find holes in the secondary. And that's exactly what happened that play.
So they get 15 yards back. It'll be 3rd down and 13 still, though. 3rd and 13 here. It's a Luton Plumbing Heating Air Conditioning 3rd down. Almost lost that snap, too. Looks to throw. Throws it. Has a man. That is Burford. It's not going to be enough for the first down, but it's going to be close at about the 12 or 13-yard line.
So I'm looking over to see what they're going to do. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
I'll mark that ball at the 12, it looks like, and that's going to be it's only going to be a 4th and 1 here for the Wildcats. So 4th and 1 from the 12. Out of the gun is Ferguson. Calling out signals. He doesn't have anybody back there with him. They're going to go with 5 wideouts here. Now they're looking over, and there's 9 seconds to go on the play clock. Ferguson again out of the gun. Ferguson's going to keep it. Ferguson up the middle. Ferguson has a first down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line.
There was a fumble there. Karns City thinks they got the ball.
Karns City saying they do have it, and they do have the football. So Ferguson fumbled it after getting the first down, and Karns City recovers. So the Gremlins cover that football up at about the 9-yard line, it looks like. 8-yard line is where Karns City recovers the fumble. So it'll be Karns City football. Big stop there for the Gremlin defense.
Absolutely.
With 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
We've just traded over turnovers.
And the one, though, is a little bigger than the other one.
I would think so.
Now here's a running play, and the helmet goes flying.
Whose that is? Is that?
That was Shear, who it was a central. No, yeah, it was a central Clarion helmet that went flying.
He's got to come out for those who don't.
So Shear with the gain on the play up to the 14-yard line there.
And that was Braden Beckwith, who their number one defensive player right now in terms of pressure.
So 2nd and 4. I don't think we're going to get another playoff here in the quarter. We're not. That's going to end the quarter. So the quarter is going to come to an end with Central Clarion leading 8-0. We will return here in 45 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Bigfoot's Legends. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here as we start the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Easy Dogs Hot Dog Cart. They'll be found tomorrow at the Clarion Mall from 11 to 2 with hot dogs and lemonade at the Touch a Truck event at ALF.
And many of the things that Tanya and Ezra do is that they bring that money right back into the community for various projects and so forth like that. So not only do they make good food, but the things that they do are just pretty spectacular.
So Johnson will go under center. He's going to hand it there to Kramer, and Kramer's going to fall forward to about the 15-yard line. It'll be a third down here for the Gremlins and about 3.
And again, Clarion's getting some nice penetration. Central Clarion's getting nice penetration, but Luke, keeps his legs driving, and he still picks up. He's a solid 210 pounders. As a freshman, I can remember him, running down that last series against us in the playoff, Chris, and getting in the end zone to beat us in that playoff game, unfortunately, for me. Yep.
So out of the gun here is Johnston. Johnston's going to hand it off. I do believe that's Shear, and
it's going to be close.
It is going to be close.
Looks like he depends on the spot here. Boy, it is. He looks like he's going to mark it maybe.
It's going to be about a 4th down, or we're going to get a measurement, I do believe.
This could be where it's at. It could just be by an inch or two missing it.
He needs to get to the 18. The ball looks like it's resting on about the 18. So they're going to bring the chains out and measure this one to find out whether or not it's the first down here for Hunter Shear. And it looks like he's going to be, I think, just short. Nope, first down. He got the first down there. So it's a Tenesta Bitter Supply. First down for Hunter Shear. So Karns City able to pick up the first down. Tenesta Builder Supply with locations in Tenesta and Shippensville. TenestaBuilders.us. Good job by Karns City there to pick up the first down. A first down and 10 at the 18. They'll go out of the shotgun with Kramer. They're going to hand it to Luke Kramer, and Kramer's going to cut up over the 20 to about the 22-yard line. So a nice gain there on first down by Luke Kramer for 4 yards. Looks like Beckwith in on the stop. Just methodical, this Karns City offense. Nothing flashy about it.
No, they're hitting inside, outside, then they'll come back out the pitch. Use the pass sparingly. Here we come to the pass.
Throw one here, and they throw it, and they've got a man, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
It was dropped there by Carter Farron. He'd have had a nice gain up over the 30-yard line, but he dropped it, and it'll be third down and 6 now.
Another one of those tall receivers for Karns City.
So
So it'll bring a 3rd down and 6 here for the Gremlins at their own 22-yard line. They've got to get out. Well, it's almost 7 because where you see the chains, it's halfway between it's closer to the 33, I guess. So, yeah, 28, I mean. So they're going to throw again. Johnson under pressure. He's rolling to his right, still rolling. Now he's going to turn in, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked over there by Beckwith. But I think that was Jimmy Kerr that was providing the initial pressure.
Forced him out of the pocket. And again, this is this young quarterback. I'm going to expect he's obviously going to be around for 4 years here. Another 3 plus this one. And it may have been one of those situations you just, he had an opportunity for one receiver over here, but being forced out of the pocket eliminated that.
Zach Kelly to punt here. Bruno Alfredo Wrestling Camp punt. Gets the punt off. It's going to be bouncing. Dawson Smale's going to let it bounce, and it's going to take Karns City a roll inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line of Central Clarion. That's where the Wildcats will have it for the second time tonight. With just 9:25 to play here in quarter number 2, brought to you again by Easy Dog Hot Dog Shop. Central Clarion ball. First time they had the football offensively, they actually fumbled it away. They're actually going to mark it back at the 31 now, or the 36-yard line now. So I'm going to say that ball was down at the 36. It looked like the 37 from our perspective, but that's why we're up there and the officials are down there. So Ferguson going to go out of the gun. Going to hand it to Nazer. Noah Nazer heads up to about the 40-yard line. Maybe the 41, actually. It's a nice pickup there by Nazer.
Nice little off tackle play that the line did a great job blocking on that play.
So pick up a 5 for Nazer. Be 2nd down and 5 at the 41, their own 41 for Central Clarion. Just under 9 minutes to play in the second quarter, brought to you by Easy Dog Hot Dog Cart. Out of the gun is Ferguson. Looks to throw. He wants to go deep. He's got Burford. Burford can't come up with it. He was defended by Kelly over there. Burford had about a half a step, but Kelly was in good defensive position.
He was, and Kelly took off at the snap of the ball. It was almost as if he was in the huddle on that play. And I mean, and I like the play call. It's a stretch play, forces them to kind of come off the ball here a little bit to secondary. Karns City made some personnel changes. They're moving into more of their pass defense package. I look for playing a cover 3 zone here. Got flats.
They throw it, and it's complete to
it should be there.
Quinn, and I think that's a first down for Brady Quinn. It is.
It's going to be marked there, too.
It's a Tennessee Bitter Supply first down for Brady Quinn out over the 45 at the 47-yard line. So pick up a 6 when they needed 5.
Yeah, I'm going to make a shout out to one of my working buddies, Coach Mike Brown from Red Bank, and his wife, Diane, grandparents here, rooting on their grandson, number 13 tonight.
For Karns City?
Yes.
Back to throw here in. He's got a completion. Is Ferguson to Quinn. Quinn breaks one man. Miss it. He's going to have the ball inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. Brady Quinn on the reception.
I tell you, for radio people and those who watch it, I mean, just watch Jace's release. I mean, that ball comes out of his hands like Superman. I mean, flying out of there. I tell you what, it's impressive. Right on the line. That was 15, 20 yards down the field.
Up a first down and 10 at the Karns City 29. Ferguson will go with 5 wide receivers here. 3 to the right, 2 to the left.
They're coming to blitz.
Ferguson in trouble. He is going to be sacked. Sacked by.
Looks like 25.
That is Hunter Shear.
Shear, yeah.
So that time, I think Ferguson was relying a little too much on his athleticism to be able to break that. There's the discussion going on among the officials right now. I'm not sure what that is all about. I don't see a flag down. back at the 44-yard line. So nothing there, just
a lot of long routes there, nothing short, no safety valve that I saw on that.
Timeout.
a timeout here. Karns City's going to take the timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll return in 30 seconds.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Back here after that timeout.
Chris, I want to make a point there. I said there was no safety valve, but what Clarion saw, this is the strategy going back and forth. They saw 3 deep coverage, an opportunity to get 5 people down the field and hit the seams. Karns City, after that call, came back and just watching coach down here make a call for a blitz, and they brought one of the linebackers on the side off there and the inside linebacker. And there were too many people for Clarion to block.
So second down and 25 here. They're still waiting here to snap the football. It looks like we're going to be ready now. Out of the gun is Ferguson. Looks to throw. Now he's going to try to run, and he's going to be sacked again. And that time it was, I believe, Troy Nagel.
Yeah.
So again, feeling a little bit like Ferguson thinks he's so athletic that he can sometimes escape some of this.
And he does quite often.
He does, but not this time. And it's third down and 26. Now, Clarion's got one of those few offenses that third and 26 isn't completely out of the question with 6:49 to play here on a running clock. Out of the gun is Ferguson. They're looking to set up a screen. They're going to set it up to Burford. He's at the 40. He cuts in at the 35. He'll be dragged down at about the 32 with forward progress.
Here's an opportunity now. I'm going to assume that he's got to keep his offense on the field here, Coach. So they got back a good bit of the yardage, and
so it'll be a fourth down and 13 from the 32 with 6:20 to go on a running second quarter clock. Ferguson checks his wristband. Offense still out there for Central Clarion. They'll go 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fourth and 13 at the 32. They've got to get basically up to about the 20-yard line, 19. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson steps up. Ferguson delivers a strike, and it's dropped by Tommy Smith, and that would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's just a turnover on downs as Tommy Smith dropped that ball at about the 2-yard line.
And Tommy usually catches that ball. That was just I think he looked upfield for the next tackle a little bit too soon on that play.
There is a flag down, though. Oh, there's a roughing the passer call on Karns City. What a huge call on the Gremlins. So a roughing the passer call on Karns City negates what would have been a turnover on downs.
First down for Central Clarion. After the penalty call, taking the ball down to about the 18-yard line.
It'll be at the 17-yard line inside the Pizza Hut red zone. So what a big penalty on Karns City that is. So first and 10 after the roughing the passer call. I didn't see it, Larry. I was watching downfield.
So was I.
So now they're going to hand the ball to Harrison. Harrison cuts inside. Harrison inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line.
It's at least 5 yards there, right?
6 yards,
Maybe
it looks
6,
like.
yeah.
Mark them at the 11, so it's a 6-yard pickup as they're now deep inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out pizzas the Hut, pizzahut.com.
One of my son's favorite places.
So now Clarion will have both Harrison and Nazer out there. So the Noah's Ark
The
is
Arks,
out there.
yeah,
Yep,
there
the
we
Arks
go.
are out there. They're going to hand it to Harrison, and he's going to be swallowed up and fights his way back to about the 12, but he's going to lose a yard there.
Yeah, Kramer makes that tackle. Was not full, but a little scissor play there.
3rd down and 5 now for the Wildcats as we're down to 5 minutes to play on a rolling second quarter clock. Second quarter brought to you by Easy Dogs. They will be at Touch a Truck from 11 to 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at the Clarion Mall. Also on Kitty Parades Tuesday in front of the Clarion Library, and on Crafters Friday at the Craft Village. So 3rd down and 5. Ferguson looks to throw. He's going to throw a fade in there, and that is caught by Ethan Burford for a Central Clarion touchdown.
Fade route. Of course, Mason's, I don't know what his height is, but he's about 6'1", 6'2", when you say, Chris.
Absolutely.
And the ball just went over the defender's head. He had decent coverage on the play, but Ethan with great hands and great speed pulls in that touchdown pass.
So Clarion takes advantage of the roughing the passer call and scores to make it 14-0. Euchre on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. That kick is good. And the Wildcats tack on a point. They lead 15-0. We'll be back in 20 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Back here at Deal Stadium, where Central Clarion now leads 15-0. 10-play, 64-yard drive for the Wildcats. The big play there, obviously, the roughing the passer on what would have been a turnover on downs. And Karns City has hurt itself on both of the Central Clarion scores. The fumble deep inside as they were going in for a touchdown. The Central Clarion returned 94 yards for a touchdown, and then the roughing the passer call that set that up.
And again, that's what we talked about. I'm going to say those mental errors, I call them. You know, it's
Euchre to kick off here on a Bruno Alfredo kickoff, and he kicks it, and it's going to roll into the end zone on a touchback.
What I like what Central Clarion does with their kickoff team there, Chris, is that they kick into the corner there. They focus down or narrow the field down where it's much easier to cover on kickoffs, which is, again, not giving Karns City the best field position here.
So that'll be a first down here and 10 for Karns City at the 20-yard line. They're going to go with two backs with Johnson, but they're going to throw the football, and they're going to throw it out there. That's Kelly. He's going to have about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Out to the 24-yard line, I do believe.
Just a quick out underneath the zone coverage there. The corner was playing back, and they took the easy pass.
This game so far, Larry, pretty much sums up Clarion. Karns City's had the ball for 11 minutes and 22 seconds. Clarion for 4:35, and yet the Central Clarion has the 15-0 lead.
Yes.
They're going to throw the ball again. He's got a guy out here. That is a wide open Zach Kelly. He's going to have the first down and more. Up over the 35 to about the 37-yard line, and that was a nice design as they faked the pitch to Kelly and then threw it to him.
Yeah, it's actually jet action, which they run, and they've elected to come out here and throw the ball here because it's going to be kind of interesting because, you know, Clarion's obviously been gearing up their defense to stop the I formation, Johnson under center and so forth like that.
So pickup of 7 on the play out to the, a pickup of a lot of, that was a pickup of 13 out to the 37.
They're staying in the gun with the trips over there, Chris.
They're going to throw it again.
Here's the out.
And they're going to throw it over, and it's a little too far for the intended receiver, Slater.
Again, he just didn't get his feet around the young quarterback. You know, this is something he's going to keep learning. Coach Sherwin's an excellent coach, and I know he works with the quarterbacks that he'll get him getting his feet placement right there. They had a wide open receiver. They probably could have picked up 5-6 yards, depending on the yak.
It'll be a second down and 10 now at the 37. They're going to come out of the gun with 4 wide receivers.
looking to throw. Johnson steps up. Johnson is in trouble, and Johnson is going to escape one tackle, but he's eventually going to be sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The first man applying pressure, I do believe, was Colby Wright.
Right. That was Hayden Hyman coming off his edge too, forcing him. He had an opportunity maybe to make the tackle there, and Johnson kind of broke through his arm tackle there.
So 3rd down and 13. This is the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. 3rd down as we're down to 3:17 to play in the Easy Dog Hot Dog Cart. 2nd quarter, Easy Dog Hot Dog Court will be at the Clarion Mall from 11 to 2 tomorrow with hot dogs and lemonade. That's Saturday for the Touch a Truck event during the Autumn Leaf Festival.
Watch Braylon.
Back to throw here is Johnson. Now he's in trouble. And now he's just going to toss it away, and that's going to be an intentional grounding because he threw it almost backwards. And that's going to be all the way back at the 22-yard line.
That's Mr. Hyman providing pressure again there, along with his counterpart over there, Matt Austin.
So on the intentional grounding, and it's a loss of down as well, they're going to push him all the way back to – they should push him all the way back to where that flag was. Well, they're not going to mark it like that. Or are they? I'm still waiting to see where they mark it. They've got to decide. Yeah, it's going to be all the way back there where the flag is. It goes in the books as a sack, and then it's another 5 yards beyond that. So that was so the ball will go all the way back to the 18-yard line.
And so here's one of the arguments that I'm sure his staff will be making this week. Did we jump too early to go to the pass, or should we stay with the run a little bit longer, a bit more patient, even though Central Clarion had a 15-0 lead?
So 4th and 29, Kelly to punt. The ball's on the ground, and Smale will recover it at the 47-yard line as he had a little trouble with that punt.
Got the good bounce.
So that's where Central Clarion will put it in at the 47-yard line.
46-yard line.
As he fumbled it at the 47 and recovered it at the 46, actually. What's the time on the clock, Larry?
Boy, Chris, I can't. 2:47 and a half
Thank
here.
you.
Yep. And Central Clarion's coming out in their, what I'm going to call a Y50.
And ball was knocked away. I think that was Kelly who knocked that pass away.
Right. I like the play design of this. They had a hitch route on the outside receiver, and they wanted to bring the corner in on the outside. So they wanted to hold the corner up, and hopefully the free safety wouldn't get over. But the safety did a great job getting over there to have good coverage on that.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Cats at the 46-yard line of Karns City, down to 2:42 to play in quarter number 2, brought to you by Easy Dog Hot Dog Cart.
Typically, that play we call a smash, and you read the corner. Did he stay up, throw deep? If he pedaled off, hit the hitch.
Looking to throw here is Ferguson. He wants to go deep. Now he's going to go short. He's got a man there. That is Smale, and Smale's going to have a first down up over the 30 to about the 29-yard line.
There's again. He kept his eyes down the field. I mean, Jace does a lot of things right for a young quarterback. You know, you constantly hear when you're watching NFL games about quarterback keeping their eyes down the field and, you know, keeping your feet under him and so forth. And he does a great job.
So 1st down and 10 at the 29. It's a Tennessee Better Supply first down for Central Clarion at the 29-yard line of Karns City, down to 2:09 on a running 2nd quarter clock. Going to hand it to Harrison. Harrison's got some room. He's over the 25 to 20, inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line.
Just a little what we used to call buck sweep on that. That's kind of that Delaware, Delaware wing tee stuff, base play on that.
So Central Clarion enters the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. It'll be 1st and 10 inside the Pizza Hut red zone at the 19-yard line for the Wildcats here, down to 1:50 to play on a running first half clock, Going to go 2 receivers to the right, nobody to the left except for a tight end. They're going to hand it to Harrison and run to the left, and Harrison is going to get a yard or two up to about the 17.
Okay, that time they trapped and they went underneath. So last time they went outside, they swept. This time they went underneath.
And actually mark him down at the 18, so just a pickup of 1 there for Noah Harrison.
And I'm gonna Jake Smith, the center, number 55. He's in one of the better, if not one of the best at centers in the league. He makes a lot of the line calls right there and on most of the blocking. And of course, that Jimmy Kerr is, he's good at knocking people down.
So out of the gun this time with 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Back to throw is Ferguson, looking over the middle. And it's picked off. It is picked off at about the 8-yard line. And going up the far side of the field is Shear. Shear with the interception.
Hunter Shear. He had a big one last week against Monotol. He took it in for a touchdown. And he sat there and kind of waited for Clarion. Central Clarion says success throwing that ball over the middle, and he was just
Hold
deep
on
enough.
a second, Larry. Something is going on here. We've got the officials discussing something again, and I don't know what it is that they're discussing. So let's find out what this is all about.
Karns said he's going backwards.
Let's find out. All right, so there was the interception is going to stand. He returned it to the 25, and there was a holding call on the play.
I believe that was a block in the back. And that's taking that ball back to the...
So Karns City will have the ball at its own 15, maybe the 16 here. The interception will stand, but the holding penalty will spot it at the 16.
But this is the 6th ball game of the year, Chris. It's only the 2nd interception that young man's thrown.
So there is 50 seconds on the clock. Karns City's just going to keep it on the ground. They're going to keep it with Kelly.
That's a play they ran time in and time out in the days Ed Connor was here.
And Kelly's going to get it out to the 20, and somebody took a timeout. I did not see who took the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Timeout was taken by Central Clarion, so it'll be 2nd down and about 6 for Karns City at their own 20-yard line after that interception by Shear. We are in the Easy Dog 2nd quarter with just 43 seconds to go. Easy Dog will be at the Clarion Mall from 11 to 2 with hot dogs and lemonade tomorrow. They'll also be in front of the Clarion Library for the Kiddies Parade on Tuesday and on Crafters Day next Friday at the Craft Cottage. Follow Easy Dog on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022.
Always an exciting time around Clarion, isn't it? I believe.
So they're going to go with a full house backfield here. They're going to pitch it to Kramer, and Kramer has some room. Kramer's going to have a 1st down and more. He's out over the 30 to about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line.
I think what Coach Irwin's doing here is right. And an opportunity if they break and get some good field position, but going in and with a 15-0, bent down 15-0, and kind of regrouping. I mean, bottom line is I'd be saying 0-0 at that point.
So it is out at the 33 on the 1st down. Karns City not in any hurry, and now after the 1st down, Central Clarion isn't going to try to stop the clock either. It'll be interesting to see if Karns City runs another play. They don't have to if they don't want to, but they are going to go out of the gun here.
He might want to take a shot here.
And they're going to hand the ball. That is Slater or Shear with it over there. That was Shear with it. He's going to get over the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
We were talking earlier when we were driving down about Coach Connie. That was one of the plays that he would use towards the end of a half and so forth. He spread everybody out, then run an inside trap.
That's going to bring an end to our 1st half with the score. Central Clarion leads Karns City 15-0. We'll be back In about 3 minutes here, you're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Back here at halftime, it's time for our Tap and Play halftime show. Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapnpayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, payplus.com. Time to take a look at our statistics brought to you by the Brooks U. R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. As we take a look here, Central Clarion has outgained. Well, actually, hold on. I think Karns City has actually outgained Central. Nope, Central Clarion has outgained Karns City 110 yards to 86, despite only having the ball for 6 minutes and 32 seconds to Karns City's 14 minutes. The Cats are led so far by the passing of Jace Ferguson, 7 of 10 with a touchdown and an interception for 99 yards. Ferguson has found Mason Burford 3 times for 37 yards and a touchdown, Brady Quinn twice for 30 yards, Dawson Smale once for 17, and Cohen Kemmer once for 15. Brady Quinn 1 carry for 20 yards. Noah Harrison, 4 for 16. Noah Nazer, 1 for 5. Karns City's done pretty much a little of everything here. They've had Cole Johnson go 4 of 6 passing for 29 yards. Zach Kelly, 2 catches for 17 yards. Peters, 1 for 6. And Kramer, 1 for 6. Luke Kramer's run 6 times for a game-high 33 yards. Mr. Shear, that'd be Hunter. I always want to call him Caden, but that's Hunter Shear, 5 carries for 21 yards. Higginbotham, 1 for 6. And Slater, 4 for 6. That's where we stand right now as Central Clarion leads 15-0 here at halftime. It's now time to take a look at our Warren Tire scoring summary. Warren Tire, get to the game safely with tires from Warren Tire. The WarrenTireCenter.com. And taking a look at that scoring summary, Central Clarion in a big way after Karns City controlled almost the entire first quarter. It was Jace Ferguson returning a fumble, 94 yards for a touchdown as he basically stripped the ball right from Brandon Slater and went 94 yards for a touchdown at the 3:44 mark. Central Clarion, after an offside on Karns City, went for 2. Dawson Smale caught the pass from Jace Ferguson. They led 8-0. Then at 4:35 of quarter number 2, after a roughing the passer penalty extended a Clarion drive on what would have been a pass that would have turned the ball over on downs, Mason Burford caught a 12-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson. Thomas Euchart's extra point was good. It was a 10-play, 64-yard drive for the Cats, and they led 15-0, and that's where we are right now. We're going to step aside. Thanks some more of our sponsors. You are watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Seven Mountain Media's Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at ICYYInc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, Find your peace.
Back here at Deal Stadium, we're in our Tap and Pay Plus halftime show. Tap and Pay Plus fundraising made easy. Download an app, shop like you normally would at over 300 brands. Those brands will donate money right back to you. Find out more at tapnpayplus.com. Taking a look here, it is time to look at our Pizza Hut scoreboard. Some Pizza Hut scores right now. Red Bank Valley all over Union AC Valley 37-0. Punxsutawney was leading Du Bois 12-10 in the second quarter. Clearfield all over Penns Valley 28-0 in the second quarter. Brookville was leading St. Mary's the last time we had it 7-0. Brockway over Smethport 7-0. And those are some of your scores here, Larry. And I am curious about a couple of those as well, and we'll see if we can get some more of those up. But we'll work to get some more updated scores going on here and find out what's going on with that in a moment here as well. But we're going to step aside. We've got some more sponsors to thank here. We're going to step aside for another 3 minutes and 15 seconds for the radio audience. We'll be right back.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Prime Fitness USA is family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Swift Kennedy & Company in Du Bois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy & Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
The Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you have never heard of. The 2024 camp will be the 21st year for the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, and we will have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania, June 17th through the 21st, 2024. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. We hope to see you there at the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp in Port Allegheny, PA.
Back here at Deal Stadium inside our Tap and Pay Plus halftime show. Now time for our Rehab Center second half adjustments with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health.
Okay, Chris, I want to start with Central Clarion. And, I'd love to be up there saying right now I think we need to be patient offensively. Hit some of those shorter routes, get the ball out of Jace's hand a little bit quicker to evade that pass rush. And you watch the corners for Karns City are bailing quick, to stop those deeper routes in many of those cases. And so I think something like that. Then also stay patient with their run. I thought they've done a good job mixing that up from that standpoint. A real key, I think, is going to be this opening drive for both teams. And the reason I say that is that, if I'm in Karns City's locker room right now, I still think we can be patient. 15-0. And you always hear me say 0-0. Clarion scored 15 points. They can come back. That's not too far out with the kind of offense they have and the way they're playing defense. So from Karns City standpoint, I think stopping them on that first drive, and I'd like to see them go back to giving them, I think Hunter and Hunter Shearer coming back with him, and then obviously Luke Kramer. Each of them's carried about 5 or 6 times each, and they're eating up some yardage when they're running. And again, going back, if Clarion gets that opening drive, then I think that's going to force Karns City to do some things that they're not normally doing, especially with this young quarterback. And so that's why I keep referring. That's going to be a key drive from Clarion standpoint. They get the ball. And from Karns City standpoint, stopping that drive, continue playing great defense, and then, obviously try to run the ball a little bit more.
No question, Larry. It's a little bit of a longer halftime today. As a coach, did you like that?
I do, because I like to make those adjustments and get a chance to talk to my especially linemen, what's going on in front of them. What is that something we could hit there? Is there something we're missing maybe that we need to help protect our quarterback a little bit more? And especially like some of the things they were bringing some pressure off the edge there. How do we pick that up? When Shearer comes off the edge and Kramer comes up the middle, when they overload that front, especially when they go into no receiver. So, yeah, I'd like it. And the same thing I think from Karns City is, to keep. I always favored the 20-minute half when we were up to college, and everybody else yelled about it, but I did, because I felt we used our halftime.
I'm not surprised, Larry, that you like the extra minutes at the halftime. I guess it's okay. I can thank some more of our sponsors, which we're going to do right now. We will be back in 3 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountain Media's Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM. We'll be right back. Play ball! Hot dogs and baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese, or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Back here, we're going to run down that scoreboard, the Pizza Hut scoreboard again, have a few more updated scores here. Red Bank Valley leads Union AC 37-0 in the second quarter. Bucktail up 14-6 on Cameron County at the half. Brookville 28-6. I think that game is now at the half against St. Mary's. Clearfield 28, Penns Valley nothing. Elk County Catholic all over Coudersport 33-0. And Punxsutawney leads Du Bois 18-10. That was in the second quarter. Ridgeway 14, Keystone 13. So that'll get you a little bit closer updated with some of our scores right now. And
again, Chris, I want to thank Josh Williams and his staff, Josh, the AD down here, and what a great facility they have here that Karns City's built over the years. And they've accommodated most of the media up here in the press box today.
I want to once again take time to remind people that the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg on Wednesday holding a great event. 1,000 spaghetti dinners are being made to benefit Mason Martin and his family. You can come, you can get the dinners. They're free. They just ask for a donation. All money will be turned over to all proceeds will be turned over to the Martin family. Once again, that is starting at 4:00 until they run out. And again, we've seen how quickly it runs out. They had a benefit a couple weeks ago here in Karns City for Mason Martin, for his family, at the fire hall that they had like over 3,000 people at, Larry. People were getting bussed in. I mean, it just talking to Sam Swick, who this press box is named after, long time Karns City and East Brady play-by-play guy, or public address announcer. Sam said, as devastating as the whole situation when Mason collapsed on the field and been in a coma and all that, as devastating as that's been, he's so proud of the Karns City community, the way they've rallied together. And really, not only the Karns City community, but you've seen it all over District 9 and also into District 10 and in the WPIL and so forth, too.
And I'm going to add about the coaching staff here and the Karns City football players. I mean, one of the best things they're doing for Mason Martin is continuing to play and playing at a high level of football. I mean, they've come out to something that could be devastating in most communities, and this community has surrounded itself. Every player today has a shirt on it with number 2 on it. The coaching staff they're wearing pink sweatshirts, pink T-shirts, and then many of the people in the audience, of course, are also wearing the Martin T-shirt. So this has been something, a tragedy, a major tragedy that. I give a lot of credit to this community, how they've come back together, Chris.
No question, Larry. And getting ready here to start the third quarter. Central Clarion will receive the football to start the third quarter, as Karns City had elected to take the football, and they did everything they wanted in that opening drive. They drove it all the way down inside the 10-yard line, but then Jace Ferguson came up with the play of the game so far, stripping the ball from Slater and returning it 94 yards for the touchdown to get Central Clarion on the board. This third quarter brought to you by Icy Ink. Icy Ink for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Check out Icy Ink, ICYYInc.com. Be cool. Wear Icy for all your screen printing and embroidery needs in Warren, PA. Also by Clarion Printing, a full-service commercial printer since 1968. Clarion Printing can take care of you no matter what. So Kelly will kick off here for Karns City.
I'm going to put my finger. This is going to be a key series, Chris, the outcome of this game.
You're Central Clarion. You got to be weary of an onside kick here, I think. Actually, it's not Kelly kicking off. That is actually somebody else, and it's taken at the 19-yard line. That was Dawson Smale at the 19. He'll get it up around the 30-yard line. Is kicking that ball off was Caden Schreckengost, actually.
Something's up with Kelly.
Not sure if maybe Shrek Gusto is the normal kickoff guy too. I'm not sure, Larry. I didn't watch the film enough to. So Central Clarion will take over here. Looks like it's going to be right at the 30-yard line. So they'll take over at their own 30 to start the second half. And they're going to hand the ball off to Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn cuts it in. Brady Quinn out over the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Nice run to start by Brady Quinn. And then there's some extracurricular activity at the bottom of the POW.
Karns City players, and especially Luke Kramer, is trying to grab the ball, repay the Jace Ferguson for his pullout.
So they'll mark that ball out at the 41-yard line, and that's enough for a Tynesta Builder Supply first down on a gain of 11 for Brady Quinn.
Good run on the perimeter. Good blocking.
So it'll be Ferguson again out of the gun. Going to put a man in motion. That's Quinn, and now he's going to hand it to Quinn, who runs to the left side. Quinn finds the corner. Quinn is going to have another first down and more. He's at the 40, out inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line of Karns City, maybe the 37.
I mean, I talked a little bit about maybe coming out in short passing to hold those corners up, and this is going to be something that's going to work also. I mean, they're getting out on the perimeter. They're going to force those corners to not bail at the beginning and, come up and play run support.
So 2 runs by Quinn have netted 33 yards, and it's first down and 10 for Central Clarion. And now we have a timeout called by Karns City. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com, listening on 7 Mountains Media. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
So, back here after the timeout.
That's what they're coming back out in the field. I'm going to go Josh Shoemaker, Todd Weibel, Jason Hackwelder, Josh Steinbeck, Ethan Connor, Tom Cummington, Jake Daly, Blaine Wilson, Josh Griffith are people who are working with
Joe Sherwin. So now out of the gun this time is Ferguson. He's going to hand it again. This time it's Nazer. Nazer's got some room. Nazer's over to 30, 25. Inside the 25, out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
And that was number 13, Mike and Diane Brown's grandson. Brendan Harmon making the tackle on that play.
Dad Jim was one-time basketball coach at Clarion High School.
Yes, one of my fellow teachers.
So pick up that time of 16 by Nazer. First down and 10. Just outside the Pizza Hut red zone are the Wildcats here. Just underway in the second half.
It's 3 attacks on the perimeter here. See if they come back and attack they went, let's see if I can get this right. Right, left, right.
Put a man in motion. They're going to hand it, though, on a cross to Nazer. Nazer is going to be inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line as the Wildcats enter the Pizza Hut red zone.
That was C.J. Emmerich, number 51, making the tackle. He did a nice job staying home on that play.
Pick up a 4 for Nazer. Second down and 6 at the 17 for Central Clarion. Get out of the gun is Ferguson. He's going to put a man in motion. That's Quinn. He's going to hand it to Quinn. Quinn's got a blocker out there, makes one man miss, and then is hit hard at about the 15-yard line. That was Shear again on the tackle. That man is everywhere. Hunter Shear.
And he is a sophomore.
They will mark it at the 14 there for Quinn. So it was a pickup of 3, and it'll set up a 3rd down and 3 at the 14-yard line.
And the corner out in that play did a good job keeping that play inside this time, not letting him get outside.
So 3rd down and 3. Central Clarion's kept this entire drive on the ground. Put a man in motion. They're going to hand it. Nope, they're going to throw it, throwing it over the middle, and it's caught, and it's a touchdown for Central Clarion, and that is Heineman with the catch and the touchdown, the big tight end, Hayden Heineman, for the Wildcat touchdown.
Hayden Heineman, his father played for me, Michael, and his grandfather, of course, was a long time our head maintenance person at Clarion. I'm sure Bart is happy. And actually, the other association we have, his great grandfather fought with my dad in World War II in the 5th Division, the 3rd Army under Patton's outfit.
So Euchre's extra point is up and good, and Central Clarion leads 22-0. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Seven Mountains Media.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
So a 6-play, 70-yard drive in 2 minutes and 1 second ends in a Hayden Heineman touchdown catch.
Chris, I'd like to say there's always two ways of doing things. I thought they needed to get the ball out quickly, and they forced trying to get those corners up, which they did with the jet action and the outside perimeter game.
So touchdown brought to you by Daddy's in Clarion. Check out their Chef's Choice menu every day. Daddy's in Clarion. Here's the kickoff by Euchre. It is going to bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it's going to go out of bounds at the 8-yard line. I imagine Karns City will probably take that ball on the spot at the 35. We'll find out here what they elect to do. They're looking like they're going to take the spot here.
Now this thing begins to change for Karns City. I mean, they're going to need to mix more passing, something they haven't done a lot with this young freshman quarterback yet. So this will be, we'll take it as an opportunity for him to excel here and start picking his receivers out. We'll get a chance to look at it.
Start with two backs, and they're going to hand it to Shear, and Shear's got some room. Shear's over the right side, down to about the 44-yard line, or up to the 44, I guess you should say. So that's a pickup of 9 on the play. It's a nice run right out of the gate there for Hunter Shear.
I always used to, when you played Karns City, every time that motion went away, look for a trap coming back your way. And that's exactly what happened right on that play.
First down, or second down and 1, here at the 44-yard line. Karns City at their own 44. 9:15 on a running third quarter clock. Put a man in motion. They're going to hand it to Shear. Shear's going to get a first down up over the 45 to about the 47-yard line.
On the stop, we have Charlie Heffel.
It'll be a first down and 10. Titus Builder Supply first down for the Gremlins. They have not moved the ball in this game, Larry. They're moving the ball okay.
Yes, they have.
They just haven't been able to finish when they had their real one opportunity. The fumble that was returned for a touchdown, obviously the big play there.
And the key penalty. Yeah.
So now they're going to hand it to, I believe that is Kramer. And Kramer just bounces straight up. And there's some, I don't know if you're noticing, but there's a little bit of feistiness between the lines of both of these teams, and the linebackers and the offensive line of Karns City right now. Keep an eye on that as we go down. As they're inside Central Clarion territory to the 47-yard line, it was a pickup of
6 yards, almost 6 yards.
6 yards, second down and 4. But definitely some extracurricular stuff going on right at the whistle, right after the whistle right now. So they're going to go in that wing again. They're going to put a man in motion with it. They're going to hand it to, and there's a flag as the ball was handed to Shear. I think there was a flag. Yeah, there is. There's a flag down there, and it looks like it's going to be a face mask on Central Clarion as they got to the 44 with the handoff, and then the face mask, we'll see if it's a big one or a small one.
Yes.
Personal foul.
Penalty is against Central Clarion.
So it'll mark it probably all the way up to the, if I'm doing the math right, it should mark it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It takes the ball down to the 29-yard line.
So it'll be marked at the Central Clarion 29, where it's 1st and 10 for the Gremlins here on another Tennessee Better Supply first down.
They're being patient with the run here.
They're going to keep it with the quarterback, Johnson, and he's got another first down, I do believe, inside the 20, down to close to the 15-yard line.
That was a play they ran the first half, and he lost his footing on that. They've obviously kept good note of that and came back to that play.
So they're inside the Pizza Hut red zone, or the Gremlins at the 15-yard line of Central Clarion. Hand off to Kramer. Kramer straight up the gut. Kramer still on his feet. Kramer carries guys inside the 5 for another first down, I believe, at the 4. That was just power running by Luke Kramer.
I was reading just before the game here today, the kind of write up on him, how he likes to break tackles.
He broke some there, didn't he?
He sure did.
So first down and goal for Karns City at the 4. They'll go with Shear and Kramer in the eye. They're going to hand it to Kramer. Kramer pushing his way towards the end zone. He's met. Does he get in or is he down at the 1? We're waiting for a call. It looks like they're going to mark him at the 1.
That time he tried to be a track star there. He wanted to hurdle the pal.
So it'll be second down and goal at the 1.
And for a Raider odds, he's 210 pounds. I think he's won all kind of weightlifting championships. But on top of that, he's what you would call your classic fullback. He's a north-south runner. He's not an east-west.
Missed most of last season with a torn ACL and most of his junior year. Fantastic basketball player. Was rookie of the year for us a couple years ago. Now they're going to go here with Shear. Put a man in motion. That's Kramer. And they're going to hand it to Shear. And Shear, the ball's on the ground. And we're waiting for a call. Central Clarion says they have it, but we haven't seen a call from the official yet. Still waiting as they unpow it, and it's going to be third down. So he recovered Karns City was able to recover the fumble.
Third down for Tracy.
At about the 1-yard line. So Karns City still at the 1 after the Sheer fumble, maybe the 1.5, but they survived that scary situation. Now the play clock down to 15. Karns City breaks the huddle. I was a little surprised they didn't just give it to Kramer again. Now they've got Kramer dotting the I, and now they're going to hand it to him, and Kramer is going to go forward, and he's got a Karns City touchdown. Luke Kramer gets the Gremlins on the board with 5:42 to play here in the third quarter.
And we're back to I was impressed how fast they moved the ball down the field, really running the ball, and obviously getting a big dose of Luke Kramer. And you have a back like that in the backfield, you use that young guy. They are trying to give him breaks different places, Chris.
Flag down again here, and it's going to be an offside, I think, on Central Clarion. Yeah, it's an offside on Central Clarion. Now let's see what Karns City elects to do here.
They're coming back out with their offense now. Kramer's going back on the field.
Now, we saw Central Clarion do this after their first touchdown when Karns City went offside. Mm-hmm. They elected to go for 2. Now it appears that Karns City will elect to go for 2 here.
There's an opportunity maybe to use their power pitch to go off tackle here a little bit. Still down. Clarion's in a...
It's Kramer with the football, and Kramer's in for the 2-point conversion. So Luke Kramer scores on the 2-point conversion, and it is now 22-8 in favor of Central Clarion with 5:42 to play here in quarter number 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network and 7 Mountains Media.
Play ball! Hot dogs and baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more.
Again, Easy Dogs will be at the Touch a Truck event tomorrow. Daddy's in Clarion touchdown. Took 9 plays, 65 yards, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. And
I'll tell you, Chris, somebody asked me one time, said, what would you rather see, a running or passing team? I said, I'd rather see a passing team. A running team can demoralize your team very quickly if they're moving the ball down at will.
so I think that's actually Higginbotham that's kicking off. I think that it's number 20. I don't think it's 21. I think we called that wrong last time, Larry. Higginbotham, the kickoff. It's an onside kick, and it is covered by, I do believe, Beckwith at the 43-yard line. Yes, Braylon Beckwith was able to get onto that one. So we've seen a little bit of it all today.
It is Central Clarion's going to get great field position here. It'll be interesting. I think now we're almost kind of reversing the rules here. I think Coach Eggleton wants to use up some of the clock here. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what he comes back out in offensively here.
So give Braylon Beckwith a lot of credit there for being able to cover that onside kick. It was a good one.
So we not have the great defensive player. We got a great special team player too.
So Ferguson will come out of the gun here. Puts a man in motion. That's Quinn. He'll hand it to him.
Coming
Quinn
back in the
looking
jet.
to cut in, and he's not going to get back in.
No.
Karns City feels like the momentum has somewhat changed to the Gremlins right now.
Just wasn't a lot of room over there for that to set up, and more of a wide side of the field play versus being in the middle of the field is the way I would look at it.
Mark it is a no gain situation, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 43-yard line. And I think you're going to see them go back to the air here, Larry. They're more comfortable throwing the football. They don't really want to run the football.
And watch Zach Kelly here, number 11 here. See
They're
what
going
he
to put
does.
a man in motion, but they're going to fake it to him. They
Burford's
want to throw
wide
deep.
open.
Burford's got a space on him. Burford at the 15-10. Touchdown, Central Clarion. 57 yards, Ferguson to Burford.
Just like, what are you saying? I mean, he broke open there. I watched Zach Kelly, and I don't know whether they must have went into a cover 2 on that because he stayed up flat thinking that maybe they were still going to come back into that jet action. So that's where those jets back and forth, it's a chess mate. I'll get that on my mouth correctly. And
so Euchred on to kick the extra point.
Coach
that kick
Eggleton won.
is up. That kick is good. And Central Clarion with 4:52 to play here in the third quarter leads 29-8. We'll be back in about 20 seconds.
A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Back here at Deal Stadium, and Larry, this is what makes Central Clarion so hard to defend. 2 plays, 57 yards, 50 seconds. After Karns City took over 4 minutes to score its touchdown.
This sophomore's fast. This Ethan Burford. And our radio audience and our audience out there for people who don't know a lot about football, you talk about cover 2. You're talking about two deep secondary. They're covering half of the field. And that's what they got caught in that time. And he beat the safety on this side. There was no one else back there.
Euchred on the Bruno Alfredo Wrestling Camp kickoff. He kicks it. It'll be fielded at the 5. And that is Kelly, and he'll be met at about the 20 and be wrestled down there. So that's where Karns City will take over, trailing now 29-8.
So once Karns City started getting some momentum back, Clarion kind of like unzipped that momentum right there, and it's got some of its own right now.
So 4:46 to play here in the Icy Ink third quarter. So I want to thank All-American Awards and Engraving. Just recently got back on with us here. All-American Awards and Engraving put almost anything on almost everything. Check them out at allamericanhq.com.
So now they're going to hand the ball off to the first man through.
Right. Just they're setting up the dive option right there. He could read it. I'm sure not at this point in his development that he's ready to read the end what he does. If the end stays out, they'll give the ball. If the end comes down on the quarterback, he'll pitch it. So there's about 3 options that do have. That's why they call it an option: dive option, quarterback keep, or they pitch to the tailback.
We have a timeout here.
That
looks like an injury timeout.
Yeah.
Central Clarion was acting like it was an actual timeout, but it wasn't. It was just an injury timeout. So you're getting back out there. Was one of the linemen here holding his wrist for Karns City. Looks like it might be Sean Slogenhop.
We talk about, Chris, the physicality of this game, and you see it, and you commented about the trenches and maybe a little bit of extra stuff, and it just shows the competitiveness between both of these lines here right now.
So now they're going to pitch it this time to Kramer. And Kramer's going to get out to about the 25-yard line.
And that time I'm just watching Connor Ebenhart, number 53 for Central Clarion here. They double-teamed him to get him driven off the ball. And, of course, one of the things that the D lineman wants to do is get as low as they can so the linebacker can still make the play.
Be 3rd down and 5 from just across the 25-yard line here. So 3rd and 4 technically. At the Karns City's own 26-yard line. And throwing the ball, and they throw it over to Shear, and he's going to fight his way towards a first down. I don't know if he got it or not.
I don't know either. That's a nice little play design. Just a nice swing pass. Get it out of his hand quickly.
Going to be short here at the 29-yard line. And now a decision time for Joe Sherwin. Because it's 4th and 1 at the 29, trailing 29-8.
See a lot of big bodies coming in right now.
With about 15 minutes to go. They look like they're going to go for it here. Gremlins on 4th and 1 at their own 29. 3 minutes to go exactly in the 3rd quarter. Put a man in motion. They hand it to Kramer. I believe that's Kramer, and he's going to have the first down. No, that's Shear.
That was
Shear, first down up over the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So Karns City, they'll play smash mouth. They're going to call it the 33, so pick up a 4 on 4th and 1.
Now, difference in way plays are called. You see that Karns City's using runners here. They just send in a runner.
Larry, I envy the professionals on like college football and the NFL. They've got spotters to help them with some of these calls. Johnson keeps it on an option, and he's going to be out over the 40 to about the 41. And then there's a really, really late flag comes in.
Comes back in the backfield.
From the referee.
Could be holding.
Almost feel it was something after the play almost, but we'll find out what it is. Find out here is the head referee brings it over. We've got a personal foul on the defense. So personal foul on Central Clarion after that run. That moved it up to the 41-yard line. That'll bring the ball into Central Clarion territory now.
I mean, there's 2 costly penalties. The last drive they were aided by a face mask. Now here again, they're going to pick up 15 yards.
15 more yards on the personal foul penalty to the 44. That's a Showcase Homes penalty. You'll never be penalized when you build your home with Showcase Homes.
Final call for that number 148523.
So first down and 10 here at the 44-yard line. They're going to hand it to Shear, and Shear doesn't go anywhere. Submarining there on the tackle was Charlie Hepful.
It's a great, both linebackers made a great play. They pulled their backside guard, and the play looked like it was going to go, but it closed quickly.
Loses a yard on the play back to the 45. It's 2nd down and 11.
And against Punxsutawney, I noticed
this is what I love about Karns City. They just announced that the 50-50 is worth $711. Full house backfield for the Gremlins. They're going to pitch it to Kramer. Kramer picking his way for maybe a yard or 2, but that's going to be it. And it's going to be a 3rd down and long for the Gremlins, 3rd and 9.
Nice tackle by Hayden Heineman there.
So 3rd down and 9. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. 3rd down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gets you moving. Again, lutonsplumbing.com. Minute 15 on a running
third quarter clock here for Karns City. They trail 29-8, and they have 3rd and 9 at the Central Clarion 43-yard line. Got to figure this is 4-down territory for the Gremlins. They're going to come with a reverse. It's a reverse to Kelly. Kelly's got the 40. He's got the 35. He's got a first down. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That's an old school Karns City football play.
It sure is. They're double reverse.
Ferguson knocked him out, but not until he picked up the first down at the 33-yard line of the Wildcats. Haven't seen much of that from Karns City tonight, but that's the first time they've dawed back into that playbook.
And it takes some timing. If you've got him, they've obviously got some new personnel.
So under center now is Johnson. He's going to hand it off to Kramer, and Kramer is dragged down by Hindman. Hindman with a great tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And then there's more flags down. As I talked about that extracurricular activity about 10 minutes ago, and we had some of it, and I think Central Clarion is going to get whistled here. That might have been Jake Smith.
What they've got to watch at this point is that they don't get anybody with one of these penalties that we kicked out.
Central Clarion, one of the coaches, not real happy over there, but like I said, there was a lot of that going on. So Hyman made a good tackle at the line of scrimmage there, and then there was a lot of extracurricular activity after the play.
There's some blocking going on downfield, and I believe what I think I saw was the Central Clarion kid kind of took exception and shoved him back.
Yep, personal foul on the Wildcats. So 2 of those on this drive alone now against Central Clarion. And that's got to be something that doesn't have Davey Eagleton real happy. I know Davey enough to know that he doesn't like to see that out of his football team. So it'll be at the 18-yard line as they enter the Pizza Hut red zone. First down and 10 at the 18 of Central Clarion is Karns City. 30 yards and unsportsmanlike personal foul penalties against the Wildcats on this drive.
About 52 seconds remaining in this quarter here.
Handoff goes to Kramer. Kramer still on his feet. Kramer's going to be into the end zone. He bounced off a guy like it was a pinball. He goes in for the Karns City touchdown.
He broke 2 tackles in, something you don't normally see. I said he's a north-south runner, and he became an east-west runner on that play. But Clarion did have an opportunity to bring him down.
But he bounced off, like I said, like it was just a pinball out there. He just bounced off, kept on going into the end zone for the touchdown. Kelly on to kick the extra point. Karns City back within 15 at 29-15. So Kelly to kick, snaps down, holds there. Kick is up. Kick is
good.
And with 35 seconds to play here in quarter number 3, 29-15, Central Clarion's lead is down to 2 touchdowns. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here after the Karns City touchdown run of 18 yards by Luke Kramer gets them back within 14. And this is the most Clarion's been pushed maybe all season, maybe Brookville in the first week, but Karns City has come out here. They're not intimidated at all by this Wildcat team, and they played them pretty evenly so far, although Central Clarion's still up by 2 touchdowns.
We had talked right at the beginning of the game, throughout the records, this is always that physical game. 2 teams that while they play each other don't like each other, and afterwards they will.
Kickoff is going to roll out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So it'll imagine they're going to just bring it back to the 35. That's where
going back to what you're saying, to just watch right there, somehow kind of away from the play, a little bit of extra curricular stuff, pushing and shoving. I think coaches on both sidelines need to remind their players, hey, play between the whistles.
So 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter, 29-15. Central Clarion in the lead. They'll have first down and 10 at their own 35. They're going to go 4 wide receivers. That Karns City scoring drive was aided by 2 of those penalties on Clarion. Here's a handoff to Quinn.
Guys.
Quinn's got a gap. Quinn's at the 50. He's over the 50 to 45 to 40, inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
I think our young quarterback may have made Cole Johnson may have made the touchdown saving tackle on that play.
So Brady Quinn, they keep bringing him around. What would you call that, Larry? Kind of like
It's what we call it. It's a jet action. It's a jet sweep. You know, it would be if he was under center, he would just kind of reverse and hand it out in the shotgun. It's the same play.
So down to 14 seconds. Well, and it doesn't look like Central Clarion's going to run another play as Ferguson going over to the sideline. So that'll bring an end to our third quarter with Central Clarion leading 29-15 and driving at the 38-yard line of Karns City. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10sports.com, and listening on 7 Mountains Media Radio, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. That is Bigfoot Legends. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Back here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter with Central Clarion having a 1st and 10 at the Karns City 38, up 29-14. Fourth quarter brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazek, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products. Find out more at GWN.nm.com. That's GWM.nm.com.
Now you watch a lot of the Karns City. They're almost playing 11 guys within 5 yards.
Ferguson to throw. Ferguson's got a man. That's Tommy Smith.
Right.
And Tommy Smith is into the end zone for a Central Clarion touchdown.
That was a great call. I mean, just as I just said, they brought 11 people up in the box. They had, the run had forced Karns City to make an adjustment, move their secondary up. They hit Tommy Smith down the middle again. A play they actually ran earlier, and Tommy, as I said, uncharacteristically dropped the ball.
So it's now 35-15. Central Clarion. Euchred on to kick the extra point. Central Clarion, they just score quickly. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. It's quick. The kick is up. That kick is good. And it is now 36-15 Central Clarion. We'll be back in about 40 seconds. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com. This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com.
At the beginning of the game, Chris, I said, one of the keys is going to be not giving up the big play. And Karns City has given up the big play, even though they've dominated the clock. They've run the ball, or they've had the ball 12 minutes more than Central Clarion has. Again, I'm going to point out where that was a key play right there. Throwing that ball up in the air at that time right there was wide open.
Burford to kick. Euchred to kick off. It's a high kick taken by, I think that's Shear at the 10.
Somebody's coming through there.
And he's not going to get out to the 20. I think he's going to be knocked down at the 19-yard line. High kick that time by Euchred.
that allowed the coverage team to
Another
get down
flag
the field.
coming in. That had to be another post. Calling it on who?
We'll find out. It's on Central Clarion again, I do believe. Yeah, it is. It's the third one now, Larry. And Davey Eagleton's got to get that fixed. Just can't have that happen.
It's almost a point where, I've used one of these classic timeouts to talk to kids about this stuff.
You can feel that it's going against you for whatever reason, but you have to understand how the game's being officiated. And right now, that's how it's being officiated. So that'll bring it all the way out to the 34-yard line, which is where Karns City will take over.
And they're staying in a full house backfield, double tight. And they're coming that power pitch. And that was Kramer again. Looks like maybe he gets a yard, 2 yards. Good penetration on that side by the Central Clarion defense.
Out to the 37-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 3 still on the play.
Yeah. We give a shout out to my former player and co-defensive coordinator here, Dave Louder, running the defense for Central Clarion. And
out of the gun is Karns City. They hand it to Kramer. He tries to leap the pile, but he gets smacked down right there at about the 38 after a gain of a yard, maybe.
Some of the stuff that they ran, they brought Cheer out here. Looked like they were going to throw the ball, but they ran Cheer up here on the trap. Oh my gosh, Luke Kramer up here on the trap again.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 6. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, 3rd down for Karns City. Quickly in a 3rd down and medium situation are the Gremlins. Out of the gun is Johnson. Fakes the handoff, throws it over. He finds a man. That is Shear, I do believe, and he's not going to be anywhere near close to the 1st down. Tackled it about the line of scrimmage.
That's Brady Quinn. He's the 3rd leading tackler on the team. He makes plays from his secondary position. He makes plays behind the line of scrimmage.
So that will be no gain, and it brings up a 4th and 6, and it looks like the Gremlins will be punting here with Zach Kelly.
I'm not going to trust the punt, though.
Going back to receive is Quinn. He had a punt return for a touchdown late in the 3rd quarter last week. Short kick. It's going to bounce it at 45 and take a roll. Quinn's going to not pick it up. And now it's picked up by Ferguson. Ferguson has it. Ferguson trying to hit the corner. He does at the 40 to the 45 and out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
I was speaking as a coach there. I didn't want to see him take a hit.
So he fielded it at the 28 after Quinn was kind of blocked out of there. He comes and picks it up and returns it for 20 yards.
Well, it wasn't a fair catch call or anything like that. So obviously the Karns City, the defender had an opportunity to rough up in this case, and had to. And then Jace again comes in and makes a nice spectacular play there.
So Central Clarion will take over at its own 48-yard line with 9:47 to play here.
I think Dawson was fielding that. That's where I kind of got lost there. It was either Brady or Dawson.
It was Brady.
Okay.
Quinn on that. Now they're going to hand it off to Harrison. Harrison is going to get up to about midfield where he's tackled. In there on the tackle, first hit was Aaron Walker.
Might have got 1 yard on that play. Looks like
give him two. Yeah, to midfield. Yeah.
Here's an opportunity, this being in the 4th period, maybe use up some of this clock.
Down to 9:15 on a running 4th quarter clock. Central Clarion up 36-15.
Got a lot of time in the play clock yet, 18.
As Ferguson, though, in the gun with no running backs. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. He's going to scramble to the right. That was a designed run, and Ferguson's got room. He's over the 40, the 35, inside the 35 to about the 30-yard line. We'll see where they mark him out at. So Jace Ferguson, we haven't seen him run much today, but that time he runs all the way to the 30 for a 20-yard gain.
A play that when we covered the Punxsutawney game, that was a big play for them in the second half with Jace running the ball.
Central Clarion up to 324 yards of offense, 116 on the ground, 208 through the air.
No back again or Y50.
Ferguson looks over to the sideline, still 20 on the play clock.
Down to 8:53 on a stopped clock now here in quarter number 4 with Central Clarion up by 21. Ferguson still waits. Now he'll take the snap. Back to throw. Under trouble. He's going to be sacked. Getting to him first there, I think, was, again, Troy Nagel to sack Jace Ferguson all the way back at the 43-yard line.
They've been trading touchdowns back and forth, so this still is a pretty critical drive for.
Yeah, more discussion here with the officials. They seem to talk a lot.
They sure have.
It's going to be at the 43-yard line here, so it's going to be a loss of 13 and second down and 23 after that sack. That's killing Ferguson's rushing yards, a couple of those sacks.
Yeah. So whether they were talking to players, it seemed, again, with the extracurricular stuff still going on.
8 minutes to play now here in the fourth quarter with Central Clarion up 21. Now he drops the snap, picks it up, looking to roll to his left. Now he's looking to throw. He throws it downfield, and it is almost caught. Oh, my goodness. Almost catching that was Kemmer. And Ferguson took a nasty shot there. And Larry, you got to wonder here, after that shot, what exactly are you doing if you're Central Clarion? You're up 21 points with 7:47 to go, and you've got your quarterback in a position now. He's your franchise. He's the franchise, and they do this a lot. They don't protect the franchise enough. And, you know, I understand that you just want to keep running your offense, but at some point in time, if you're Davey Eagleton and you're the Central Clarion coaching staff, you have to understand that Jace Ferguson is going to be the guy that leads you where you want to go.
When they're in this 5-0 here, they're going to probably bring 6 players. They're going to outnumber. Well, they stayed in the pass.
Throw again. He's under pressure. They're going to throw, and it's almost picked off. Almost intercepted by the lineman there. That was Slogenhop back in. So, again, not sure what Central Clarion was trying to do there, but
that was a quick screen. If give credit to the defensive lineman for Karns City.
Yeah,
he didn't rush up the field.
I'm a bigger fan of a draw, though, there, Larry, because you on a quick screen, you still leave your quarterback open to taking a shot.
Yes.
And again, there's no need for that. So now it looks like that is Smale back the punt for Central Clarion. This will be the first time they've punted in this game. He'll get the punt away. It's going to bounce at about the 15, and it's going to die at about the 13-yard line, maybe the 12.
Good punt.
Great punt there by Dawson Smale. So Karns City will have the ball down 3 touchdowns with 7:31 to go, deep in their own territory at the, looks like they're going to mark it at the 12-yard line. So that was a nice punt by Dawson Smale. So that'll set Central Clarion up here at that'll set Karns City up here with 7:21 to go. 7:31 to go, excuse me, and they're going to hand it to Shear. And Shear's going to get a couple yards out to the 15-yard line. So he'll move it up to the 15. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Or 2nd and 7, excuse me, on the gain of 3. So Karns City will look to throw. Johnson looks to throw. He throws it up. He's got a man down there, and it is broken up. It was intended for Farron and broken up over there by Quinn, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and long here. So 3rd down and 7 for Karns City at their own 15-yard line with 6:53 to play. Gremlins need to pick this one up if they've got any hope of continuing in this football game. So out of the gun is the freshman quarterback, Cole Johnston. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Karns City.
we will take it with them. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media. We'll be back in about 35 seconds.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here at Deal Stadium, it's 3rd down and 8 for Karns City at their own 15-yard line, trailing Central Clarion 36-15 with 6:53 to play. So Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down for the Gremlins. And you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, get you moving again. Johnson out of the gun. Johnson looks to throw. Throws it. And it is incomplete. Was intended for, I do believe, maybe Bailey. But there were a lot of Clarion defenders around, and that'll bring up a 4th down here. And most likely, Karns City will probably just punt the ball away. They are lining up there to punt with Dawson Smale and Ethan Burford going deep for Central Clarion. Kelly to punt, standing at his own 3-yard line. The Clarion returners are standing at about the 44. Kelly's kick is a high one. It will be taken and rolling, and it'll take a Karns City roll deep into Central Clarion territory down to the 37-yard line. So a nice punt there by Kelly. It was a punt of 52 yards. Central Clarion takes over with 6:34 to play. So 6:34 left here in quarter number 4. Central Clarion 36-15. They'll bring Ferguson out there with Nazer as his sidecar in the shotgun. They'll go 2 receivers to the Karns City sideline, which is the near side to us. And it is Nazer with it, and Nazer's going to have a 1st down up over the 45 to about the 48, 49-yard line. Pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. So a pickup of 15 for Nazer. 1st down and 10 Wildcats at the 48-yard line after the Tenesta Builder Supply 1st down. 1st and 10. First down and 10 at the 48. Out of the gun is Ferguson. He's going to throw it. Throws it quick. He's got Dawson Smale. Dawson Smale's got a 1st down and more. There is a flag down as Dawson Smale goes in for a touchdown, but the Clarion linemen are just standing there. This is coming back on most likely a hold or an illegal man downfield on the Wildcats that's going to wipe away that touchdown pass of 52 yards to Dawson Smale. We'll see what it is. I'm going to guess it might have been illegal man downfield. Nope, it's going to be a hold on Central Clarion. So a hold on Central Clarion erases the touchdown.
But that was a quick play action pass right there. He got rid of the ball quickly. And
so Larry, Clarion now has been called for 6 penalties for 70 yards. Karns City 6 for 51. It's just that a couple of Clarions were big ones.
This one is. Yeah. Instead of touchdown callback.
Yeah, this one.
Something that probably just sinks the game for sure. But
well, they're marking it at the 42, which would not. Well, I guess it would be at the 42. So it's at the 42, not the 38.
And you're right. I mean, I've sat in Dave's, Coach Eggerton's spot.
Actually, Larry, I don't think they marked that right. It's like a 5-yard penalty. It's a 5-yard holding penalty. I don't understand.
Why wouldn't it?
It wouldn't. It would have to go from the line of scrimmage. Here's Nazer, though. Nazer over the 50. Nazer's got room. Nazer down the sideline, inside Karns City territory, out of bounds at the 29.
And I don't see a flag.
So they marked it like it was an illegal downfield, but they called it a hold. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened there. But doesn't matter because Nazer took off down the far sideline to the 29-yard line for another Tonesta Builder Supply first down in Karns City territory for Central Clarion on that pickup of 29.
And give credit to Brady and the offensive line. You know, number one, sealing that play down, and also the guard, the kick out blocked by the guard, and the backside guard leading down the field gave him that outside.
Gonna fake the handoff to Nazer. Ferguson looks to throw. Ferguson throws over the middle, and he throws it a little behind Ethan Burford. And
he had number 24 wide open. He just didn't see him.
Again, though, Larry, I don't understand the strategy here. Is the strategy to score as many points as possible, or is the strategy to win the football game? And right now, at 36-15 and 6:06 to play, I don't know if there's a need to be throwing the ball as much as Central Clarion is.
Well, he's running play action here. I mean, when they're forcing their people up, just like they scored that other long touchdown. Now they're back off the line.
Now they're going to hand it off to Nazer, and Nazer's going to get about 8 yards over on the sideline. But again, I think he may have gone out of bounds, which would stop the clock again.
Yeah. No, he didn't want to do that. But the key, I think he's watching the secondary. When they're coming up, he's taking that shot over top, trying to get rid of the ball.
Do you give the quarterback that option with a 21-point lead with 6 minutes to play? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I think that's the fair question. There's been a lot of talk about the number of points that they put up on Union AC and the number of points they put up on Bradford. And this is part of the reason, because it's like they're trying to score as many points as they can, which is, I guess, fine. No problem. There is Ferguson now is going to run, and Ferguson is going to be in for the touchdown. Jace Ferguson with the touchdown run of 22 yards.
That's kind of an ISO block for him. Obviously, Jace, who's leading rusher on the team, followed the fullback in. And you would think at this point that kind of puts the
game away at 42-15. Yeah. I mean, you could argue it was already away, but now it's definitely away for the Wildcats. Is on to kick the extra point is Euchert. Kick is up. That kick is good, and it's now 43-15 in favor of Central Clarion. We'll return in 20 seconds.
With locations in Chippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here at Karns City High School, where it's now 43-15 in favor of Central Clarion after the touchdown run by Jace Ferguson of 22 yards. Another Daddies and Clarion touchdown run for the Wildcats. And on to kick off here is Euchert. Now they're going to put it on the near hash at the 40. So it looks like they're going to try something possibly here with the kickoff.
I'm going to guess he's going to try to angle it to the right. We're going to see if I'm wrong, Chris.
Kicks it down the middle, right at the hash marks. It'll be taken at the 9-yard line by Kelly. Kelly has a gap. Kelly's at the 40. He's going to be tackled at the 45. Making the touchdown saving tackle was Ethan Rex, the freshman.
I like the way this kid hits the hole there. Be the first thing I always wanted to, don't dance back there. Get as many yardage as you can.
Returns it out to the, let's see where they're going to mark it at the 45-yard line. So that's where Karns City will take over at its own 45 with 4:54 to play, down 43-15. Down 43-15. Karns City will go under center in the wing. They put a man in motion. That's Kelly, and they hand it to him. Kelly trying to find the corner. He does. Kelly's got room. Kelly's going to have a first down, I do believe, out into Central Clarion territory at the 40. And now another flag goes down.
I saw.
It looks like this one's coming back on Karns City.
Right.
They ran the ball to the 40, I believe the 40s. They're going to mark it from the 50, maybe?
Yeah.
They're going to mark it from the 50, it looks like. So a run to the 50. Must have gone out of bounds there.
That's just one of those plays. I mean, he was 10 yards behind the play, and it looks like he.
So there's a holding call, and then there's a dead ball penalty after the hold, unsportsmanlike conduct on Karns City. So a hold followed by an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Should take it all the way back to the 25 if my math is right here.
Oh, I saw somebody pushing Braden Beckwith. Looks like they hit him from behind after the play was over.
So the unsportsmanlike conduct on Karns City moves the ball all the way back to the 25-yard line. So it'll be
two teams with a lot of pride.
I do believe 1st and 30 here. Should still be first down. It is. It's 1st and 30 for the Gremlins with 4:47 to play. Do not like the number of those type of penalties that we've seen tonight here, Larry.
Yes.
So now we're going to get a running play by Shear, and then there's more right at the whistle hitting going on. As that was, I don't know if that was Shear or Slater that carried that football.
Last thing either one of these teams, if they could meet each other in the AA playoffs again, is for any one of their players to get ejected on some of this stuff.
Might have actually been Higginbotham that ran that ball out to the 31-yard line.
It's a good opportunity to see what this young quarterback can do.
Johnson looks to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be hit out of bounds. And the Karns City sideline at about the 31-yard line. That'll be no gain on the play.
That was Colby Wright on the tackle there, number 71.
So no gain for Johnson. It'll bring up a third down in a country mile. 3rd and 24. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, third down. Hey, when you get backed up like this, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gets you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com on the River Hill, just down from the University Stadium.
Got Matt Austin, number 54, at one end, and Hayden Hyman, the other defensive end for Clarion.
Back to throw. Johnson's just going to throw it up. He's got Kelly, and it's overthrowing.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up a 4th down.
And again, coverage on that provided by Brady Quinn.
4th and 24 with 3:54 to go. You got to imagine Karns City's just going to punt this ball away. Because the punter,
they're missing their punter.
Well, yeah, they're missing their punter. Their punter was 40 yards downfield.
He's got plenty of time to get back there.
So they're going to send Dawson Smale and Ethan Burford back deep here. And that is going to be fielded by Smale at the 41. Makes one guy miss. Now he turns the corner. Does he find some room? He is going to be over midfield to about the 48, maybe the 49-yard line, which is where Central Clarion will take over. He fielded it at about his own 41.
Didn't gain a lot of yardage there, but nice little run by Dawson. Sorry. Avoiding some tackles here and there.
At the 49-yard line of Karns City, which is where Central Clarion will take over with 3:39 to go. This would be an opportunity for maybe Central Clarion to get some backups in there and see what they can do. But again, Jace Ferguson's in a quarterback up 43-15, Larry. And I don't like it. I'm just going to tell people I don't like it. And Davey cannot like me for not liking it, but I don't like it. And that's fine. It's my prerogative, his. And he's going to hand it off to Harrison here. And Harrison is going to wrestle his way to the 45-yard line. You're just asking to get somebody hurt that's vital to your program with 3 minutes to go in a football game that's over. I know Larry Weiser wouldn't do that.
The Noah the Arcs are just traded places right there. We got Nazer coming in. The two nose, I think, have become two good buddies in that backfield.
So they're going to go out of the gun again with Nazer now the sidecar, and they're going to hand the ball to Nazer. Nazer cuts up field. Nazer's got some running room. Nazer's going to have a first down at about the 38-yard line. So he'll get up to the 38. That'll be another Tonesta Builder Supply first down.
We got, I can't even see the time, Kirk. Can you?
2:44 to play on a running clock. Again, the starters out there still for Clarion up 43-15. In fairness, so are the starters for Karns City down 43-15. Ferguson out of the gun. Going to hand it off to Harrison. Noah Harrison picking his way forward over the 30, close to a first down to about the 29-yard line.
I think at the bottom of my pile, I think we had close to 18 football players right there.
Noah Harrison carrying the ball, tackled by half of the Karns City team over there on the far side.
Going to tackle them they're going to mark it at the 20. So they enter the Pizza Hut red zone here. Or not the 20, that's the 30, excuse me. 30-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play. Down to a minute 44 to play on a running fourth quarter clock. 43-15, Clarion in the lead.
Full house backfield here. Looks like an inside run play for hit the outside.
Give it to Nazer and a nice tackle over there. That looks like Mason Bell on the tackle. Gain of 1 to the 29. It'll bring up a third down and 1.
Here's two teams that have, this is their first night their varsities met, but they have played JV games twice, 2 different times now.
This year.
Yeah, they have.
Because of the lack of JV teams.
Lack of JV teams. And I know that Central Clarion's going out and playing Farrell on Monday. 6 o'clock game out there at
Ferguson
Farrell.
out of the gun. Ferguson's going to hand it to Harrison. Harrison's going to get the first down and more. If Harrison's up the middle, Harrison's going to go in for another touchdown for Central Clarion. And it is now 49-15 in favor of the Wildcats. On a fairly meaningless touchdown at this point in the game. The game was pretty much over. Harrison scores, though, for Central Clarion to go up 49-15. Euchred on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. That kick is good, and it's now 50-15 in favor of Central Clarion. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Play ball! Hot dogs and baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more. Back here at Central Clarion. Make sure the green light's on. If it's not, just hit the button. And then just look up here and I'll give you a thumbs up, okay? Yeah, you don't have to push it. Hold on. No, you don't have to. It's on. As it is right now, it's on, okay? I'll look up and I'll give you a thumbs up. I'm going to try a interview from the field today, folks. I'm just explaining to Larry how we were going to do that. I apologize there for everybody having to hear how the soup is made, as there's a kickoff by Euchre to the 5, taken by Kelly, and he's going to be tackled inside the 15, maybe at the 15-yard line, which is where Karns City will take over with just 29 seconds to go on what is now a mercy rule running clock. Not even sure the Gremlins will run a play here. Gremlins don't have to run a play if they don't want to. I guess they do have to. Well, I don't think they have to run one if they don't want to. With 27 6 seconds to play, and now the mercy rule in effect. $50-15 in favor of Central Clarion. It's going to be a handoff. I think was 13 on the carry, Brennan Harmon. And that'll bring an end to this football game with Central Clarion winning 50-15 here tonight. We're going to step aside, folks. We'll be back in 3 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media, Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Back here at Deal Stadium as we go into our Tap and Pay Plus post-game show. Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. Time for our Brooks UR Ledbetter statistics. Central Clarion outgains Karns City 433-206. That includes 225 on the ground, 208 through the air for the Wildcats. Jace Ferguson, 10 of 16 passing, 208 yards. had a couple of touchdown passes to Mason Burford, one to Hayden Hindman, one to Tommy Smith. Also returned a fumble, 94 yards for a touchdown. Burford, 4 catches for 94 yards. Noah Nazer, 8 carries for 84 yards. Noah Harrison, 8 for 59 and a touchdown. For Karns City, they were led by Luke Kramer, 16 carries, 81 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Hayden Shearer, 13 carries, 45 yards. Cole Johnson, 6 of 11 passing for 32 yards. Our scoring summary brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Central Clarion started the scoring on a 94-yard fumble recovery by Jace Ferguson. Stripped the ball, took off down the sideline. 2-point conversion pass was good, 8-0 Wildcats. Then Burford, a 12-yard touchdown catch from Ferguson, and Central Clarion led 15-0 at halftime. In the third quarter, Hayden Hindman caught a 14-yard touchdown pass, putting Central Clarion up 22-0 at the time. Luke Kramer answered for Karns City with a 1-yard touchdown run, 22-7. Then Burford caught a 57-yard touchdown pass from Ferguson, and Clarion was ahead 29-7. Kramer, 18-yard run, made it 29-15 at the end of the third quarter. Central Clarion scored 4 times in the third, 3 times in the fourth quarter. And at this point in time, we're going to have our Tap and Pay Plus post-game interview with our Allegheny Grill, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. It's going to be Ethan Burford. It is our Cole Orthodontics player interview. Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren can get you your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. And we're going to send it down to Larry Weiser on the field for our interview. Hold on a second here.
Yeah, I coach the other two, so we got a chance. But Mason's sophomore, outstanding receiver this year for the Central Clarion. And, tell me about your touchdown catch there. What is something that you saw that led you to believe that you could get open on that pass?
Just the one-on-one coverage, no help from the defense. That's usually a look that we sometimes get, and we just take advantage of it and throw it up, I guess.
So what are some of the things that you did to prep for this week's game?
We looked a lot. We mostly focused on the defense this week. Karns City runs a tricky offense, and I think we capitalized pretty well, at least the second half over the game. And,
There's what do you attribute the passing and scoring game for your team's been just outstanding this year. I mean, you've been one of the top scoring teams in the state. What are some positives?
I mean, we just have so many athletes. We have a great quarterback, great receiving core, great running back core. We can do everything. They can't only guard the receivers. They got to get some run support in there too, opening up the receivers and everything. So yeah, our offense is just, and the O-line, great at blocking, giving Jace time to throw. It's just a great offense in general.
You and Jay seem to have some great time in between each other. This is the third game I've got a chance to watch. You seem to have like a second sense of where he's going to throw the ball. Is there anything that you guys work together all summer?
Yeah, lots of 7-on-7 sparks every single morning, working out. And thank Coach Ferguson. He talks about that almost every single offensive practice. Timing. Get that down. And it's going to be there. It's automatic every time.
Well, we want to wish you good luck the rest of the season. Stay healthy. And
We've got to ask you to kind of put this. You are the D9 and D10 sports up there, camper up there, and get a chance. Want to congratulate you one more time. Mason Burford.
That is Mason Burford, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Play ball! Hot dogs in baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more.
Back here is we're just going to wrap things up here where Central Clarion defeats Karns City 50-15. Larry Weiser, any final thoughts?
Well, one of the things I saw at the end of the game, two teams that fought hard all night, is they both came together in prayer out there, and I'm sure most of the prayer was probably about Mason. I've said they're two opponents that respect each other, and to be quite honest, they're probably going to see each other in the district playoffs again.
Yeah, both of them AA teams. Could be our district championship. And Central Clarion pulled away late, scoring 21 fourth quarter points. And they win 50-35 here tonight. And
there were plays that you remember very early on, plays that
could have gone either way. That really the Ferguson fumble recovery was the play of the game, right. and that really set up everything that went the way for Central Clarion at that point. So that's where we're at. Anyhow, that'll do it for us here in Karns City. See if I can get people where we'll be next week, Larry, before we leave here. Don't quite remember where we're going to be. Hold on a second here, folks. We'll tell you where we're going to be next week. As we will be in that's Autumn Leaf Friday. It'll be Brockway at Keystone is where Larry Weiser and I will be next Friday night.
We're going to be at Keystone
over at Keystone High School as the Rovers pulled away tonight to beat Smethport 35-0 in a game that was 7-0 at the half. Keystone rallied in the second half. They were up 35-14, our last score there. Looking down through the scoreboard, I'm not sure if there's any real surprises. Bradford was beating Montauk 40-21, Clearfield 35, Penns Valley 7. Du Bois rallied and was up 24-18, the last score we had in that game. and Red Bank Valley all over Union AC Valley, 50-6.
That's the score I want to hear. That Du Bois Punxsutawney game. I would have, watching Punxsutawney the last couple, 2 weeks ago, and then I thought they might pull that out.
See if I can get us an update there, Larry, before we get off the air here. See if no, that was on one of Seven Mountain Media's groups. It was it's now 25-24 Chucks with 6 minutes to go. So Punxsutawney is now rallied to take a 25-24 lead with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So back and forth goes that game. Very interesting contest there. And that should be an exciting one. You can, again, for those listening on our Bigfoot Country, Bigfoot Legends, I should say, Bigfoot Legends, that's another Seven Mountains Media. You can get that on Bigfoot Country 102.1 and 101.3's Facebook page. Head on over there to see what an exciting ending between Punxsutawney and Du Bois with the Chucks up by 1 with about 6 minutes to play. That'll do it for us here at Karns City. For Larry Weiser and Al Moderjeski, I'm Chris Rossetti saying good night